2, 1. Showtime. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to another evening with Livewire Radio 95.7 FM and livewireradio.com. And you know what the program is called. It's called Let's Talk with me, DP, and
J-Star, the Guyanese king.
And, of course, Halvin Hype. You know how I'm doing.
No, blessed.
All right. So, good evening. Right now, this evening, man, we're getting on another program. So, J-Star, take it away.
So, definitely, guys, we've been talking about all these things that's been going on in the Caribbean and Jamaica. And we've been trying to talk about some of the things that the men, in terms of just, killing these women. I don't understand that. It's not funny.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
You know what I mean? We've been talking about all this stuff. Mm-hmm. But I got a surprise question for you guys tonight.
All right.
And I hope you guys are relaxed.
Shoot it.
You understand?
Yeah.
Why do men cheat?
Woo! That's a deep. All right. That's a big
Jesus
question.
Christ, yo, the man said, woo!
Okay.
So the man sound like Ric Flair.
All right. So listen. In this, in the series that we're doing, I don't know why you throw this topic because
I told you guys I had a curveball coming.
I'm gonna seem kind of a little bit weird in what I'm about to say, but it's the facts.
Okay.
All right. So here's the thing about men: the anatomy of men versus women, and why men cheat. Not that women don't cheat, because sometimes women are a bigger cheater than men. However, here's the thing: why men cheat. The way men were designed. Men weren't designed to be monogamous. Men were designed to basically spread them seed. And it's in the DNA of every man. Every single man. There's not a man out there that can come tell me, say, he never cheat or think about cheat or even move towards it. It is definitely inside of our way. And the way, just how God designed us, where we have to, a man can impregnate, 2, 3, 4 women in 1 week. And if a woman get pregnant by a guy, she can't get pregnant by another guy, 2, 3, 4 times, right? Once she's pregnant, right? So it's just a way that God designed us. And if he didn't design us like so, to tell you the truth, men wouldn't go after women. We have that need for sex. Because for women, the way God designed women and how he designed men, here's it. Women are more emotionally driven. So women are satisfied. Some women are satisfied with just a man hugging her up in her bed and laying there with her and holding her and feeling good, right? And if a guy is doing that consistently and making her feel good, then she's more likely to stick with that person throughout, however, regardless of whatever. The sex is important to her, but not as. For us, laying there and hugging up, they really do nothing too much. For us, we need to have that connection to do that, to relieve that pressure, and then we do it. And a lot of times when you're in a relationship with a woman, because a lot of women are not sexual animal like that, they don't want it all the time. Mm-hmm. Like for us, we could do it every single day, every single night. We could just keep going. For a woman, for some women, not all women, but for some women, they get it this week and them not want it again till next week or the week after that, and they're good. Where we don't need that. So then in a relationship, when you have your husband, now the husband wants it every day and you're not giving it. And sometimes if he loves that woman, and sometimes if he feel like, all right, I don't want to leave, I feel quite light, him go out, him see something, and if he can get a little thing out the road, him go out and him do whatever and come back in, because he don't really want to leave what him have at home. But it's a more complex situation than when people look at it and say, boy, man, just get up and cheat. Yeah, I say all men are dogs because that's the way we were designed. But then sometime a man can learn to be faithful to a woman if the environment is right. If he has a woman that sexually fulfill his need and is consistent with it, a lot of time a man will be like, all right, you know what, I'll stick with that. And because we're lazy as man, I don't know if women know this. Men are lazy.
And I would love if when you speak about these things, you speak for yourself.
I'm speaking across the board, bro, and I'm honest, right? So I'm gonna tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
So we lazy as men. We lazy if we get up, go look woman sometime. If a woman passing our purview, we say, yo, you look good. But we lazy to go out there, because when you get comfortable in a certain way, like for me to go to the club and I'll look for a woman, no, I'm not with that right now. I'm lazy to do that. But if a girl passing on my purview and so I say, yo, that look good enough, You understand? And sometimes when we talk to a woman, we might see a girl and say, hey, she look good, and we might make a little talk, not even thinking
So,
that we're gonna
quick
get.
question, right? In 3 reasons why you think men cheat.
Because it's in our nature, and we have to do it. Wives, sometimes girlfriends don't want it more than once a week and stuff. And a lot of times when you're in a relationship and you get a lot of in the ears, you try to get out, and then that woman out the road really I'll give you that.
Okay.
You know?
Hype.
I what you say?
Yeah. Good evening again, everyone. Good, hello, hello. First of all, must say, Pops, speak to yourself. I was the views and expression expressed by Dave Peard is solely by Dave Peard,
Solely his.
and not that
I tell the
of live
truth today,
wire.
I tell the truth.
But yeah, I'm not a cheating man, so I could only make a hypothesis based on but yeah, man, for real, I'm gonna redesign the question though, Jay, a little bit, and I must say why are men more why the amount of cheating cases are more in these days. I must say that because there was always cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's always cheating. It
Right.
become more convenient today, I believe, a little because of technology.
Right.
Guys,
Right.
all these dating apps
Right.
and all these conveniently social media that that create that convenience. We don't have to go out there anymore and do any the hard work to that or
Yeah.
pass. Remember the days when you used to have a pass all a yard like 12 times a day.
just to see a little glimpse.
He said, find out if Bobby don't want up more for buy a shop and all these things.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's more convenient these days to cheat, and it's because we have the options right at our fingertips. We go on a dating app and we slide, even if it's by just curiosity. We just go on there and just slide, say, oh, I like this, I like that, and two's conversation starts. It's very easy for us to say, okay, we share a location, we're over there, boom, 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 things happen. Now it's like, okay, that was easy. I'm gonna go do it again the next night. Boom, boom, boom. It's easier.
But okay. So I know you tried to redesign my question. So now let me ask it directly, right? And just your opinion. Why do you feel a husband will cheat on his wife?
Well, I'm gonna just speculate because I'm not a married man, but I would say that, and it would play into the reasons that Dave said a while ago. It might be that woman is giving you a different vibe than what you was feeling 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You understand? She becomes a bit annoyed, and she might be ignorant to the fact that it's happening, or she might not even realize that she has become like that because she become complacent. Now the things that she used to, weird, the things that she used to, invest into just to make it interesting. I believe, she, go become, okay, I have him already, I don't need to do all these things again to really, impress him. It's like, no, okay, you're there. She like the idea of having you there. I think the same plays out for men. Having her there is a thing where, okay, I gotta go in. I go in and we eat dinner, blah blah blah. We have pillow talk. Go to bed. If there's sex involved sometimes, and then how often we have sex kind of get decreased because of, oh no, I work and she works, and now we
I'm
come in and
tired.
we're both tired together. As opposed to when it just started, she live where she live, I live where I live, and I go to see her sometime, and when I go, she make sure, or we make sure the vibe is on 100
When you go see her.
energy is on 100 when we go see each other. So
Yeah.
no, we never see that side of, oh, she tired and
Right.
and she lame. But that's one reason, complacency. There's a lot of options out there. When men cheat, I think it's kind of instinctive. Second, that steer. So we have glance and then we have steer. So yeah, the nice woman pass and she look nice and then you look at her. But when you look back now, you want to start to pursue a certain thing, and then ideas start to formulate in the mind. I think that plays into that second steer. I guess I want to say it's a habit of every man, because that would have been a false statement. I guess a majority of. I guess a third reason would be, and you said a married man, so I'm think about that. A married man. Ah, man, married man. So I already said complacency. I already said second glance. And I guess over time it becomes, which would plays into complacency. So I think complacency would bother me. My biggest reasons as to, because most of what I would say would play into that, because I would say, all right, to become tired of seeing the same woman over a couple of years, which it's. I think we think about marriage the wrong way. And that's why, a lot of people don't get married. A lot of people are having problem in marriages, because I think we go about thinking it the wrong way. Go about it thinking about different ways not to get divorced, as opposed to focusing on
Making each other happy.
the marriage itself. So
Yeah.
I guess that's a third reason I could put it in there.
So, so we in a solid farm of both of what your you guys' opinion is. Like Dave mentioned more so about sex being important.
It's important.
As
extremely
men.
important.
Alvin mentioned more so of just misunderstood or misled or getting comfortable kind
In
of
a relationship.
Yeah,
in a relationship.
Yeah.
Which plays a big part.
Yeah.
My thing is, I feel as though that sometimes I feel as though we as men, in some aspects, that we need to grow up and understand. At a certain point in women life, they're looking for comfort. They're looking for you, like Dave said, they just want you to hug them. They just want to cuddle. But for me, like from the time I cuddle, I'm hard.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Ready.
And from the time you, as a man, let's
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Let's be
You know
real.
what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like from the time you get hard, you're not thinking about keep cuddling.
No,
like
give me
we can
5
get to
minutes.
it and come back.
Yeah,
and,
give me 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all
but
I'm
for
asking
a woman
for.
now, think about it this way, right? For a woman now, when you cuddling her now and she enjoying that and she just want to be cuddling and hug and then you go break her whole momentum
Yeah,
because you want to stick it
let me
inside of
stick
her. And now she's like,
All right,
he's
that's all you
always
want.
doing this.
That's
He's
all you want.
always doing this.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
same
he a
thing.
dog.
And
He
then
a
she gets
dog
tired
dog.
of that.
Right.
Right? So it's like I feel as though that when men cheat, it has to be a collective I don't know how to put it, but it's not just one part. It's not one. It's
collection
both.
of things.
It's a
Yeah,
collection of
yeah,
things.
yeah.
And the men get like, you know what?
Frustrated and
she
tired.
don't want to give me. I married her, and she don't want to give me this.
Yes,
like,
yes,
you know
yes.
what? I'm tired. Like, there's other people out there that want to give it to me, and then you know what?
Yeah.
They go out there,
And they go do their thing.
they go do their thing. So
Here's a point that I'm gonna make. You know, one of the reasons why men cheat, the freaking sweatpants, the big duster, the head tie-head wrapped up like you're wearing a kata on your head going to bed.
Complacency, man.
This is ridiculous. Ladies, when you dating a guy and you going out with him, your hair, even if you pay $1,000 to do your hair, you go into that bed and you try to fix it the best way you possibly can because you want him to see you styling and shining. You go inside of the bed and you have on the nice negligee and everything like that. And women feels like, okay, when you get married, we get away from that. You can't. I understand. It's not every night you're going to want to put on negligee. It's not every night you're going to want to do all of that stuff. But, you know, at least 2-3 times a month, you throw that thing on and reward him for all that he has done throughout the month. It's a reward. You know what I'm saying? I'll be very thankful for that. Getting, I'm like, okay, she did this and whatever. And that makes us want to come back. Just like with a woman. Because women love talking. And a lot of times with us as men, women say we don't talk to them, right? So they're like, okay, you don't talk to me or whatever. And some women make the mistake, like they have male friends because they want to talk. Not that they want anything with the guy, but they want to talk. And the guy is only thinking, I want to get something with you and I just want to get you to the right spot so I can bang you, right? So, and women don't understand that. We as husbands and boyfriends to women, it's like, okay, when we're talking to them, instead of the woman coming to you and say, talking all the sweet nothings and stuff that don't affect us, she talking about, say, why I asked you last week to move that over there, some put over there say you never do it, and you know, and then she starts with all of this. So the conversation is not one of mutual benefit. It's one of you beating me down. And no, I don't want to have that conversation. So that's when your man don't want to talk to you. But when he go out there messing with the woman out there, he doesn't have those conversations. What he talking to her about has no reflection on him. So, and I have a question for you, Jay. Is that, do you think, just because you draw that question, do you think that women don't cheat on an equal level as men do?
No, I listen. As a good, handsome looking young man that I am, you know, women. Listen, the thing about me, right?
Yeah.
And that I love about myself is that I understand and I accept human as being themselves, and there's certain things that you just can't control about yourself.
Right.
So why would I feel as though that because I'm a man and I'm attracted to a woman and I feel a certain way, why a woman don't feel the same way
about another man?
That's women feel the same way about another man. They just express it differently.
Right.
They might hold it to themselves.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I know I know that I have friends that, you know, that will see another guy and be like, yo, like I will die. I just want one night with him. Women do think this way.
Right.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's some women that will actually go out there and do it.
Right.
But there's some women that just have self-respect.
Right.
So I would never want anyone to judge me based on what I think, but judge me on what I do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I would like my wife. If my wife look at a guy and said, "Yo, he cute," deep down inside, I may know like there's guys out there she may look and be like, "Yo,
yeah,
I would give it to him." You understand what I'm saying? I accept that.
Yeah.
You understand?
But I'd be pissed like, yo, why are you looking at him?
No, I'm not pissed. I'm not pissed because I already made up my mind. If you do something and I find out,
I'm done.
Just go your way.
It's over. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But at the same time, is that I feel like women do the same thing.
Yeah.
But some women just don't do it blatantly, and some do.
All right, let me
And
tell you
then
something.
there would be the question of which gender does it better. You feel me? Like
yeah. No, women. Hands down,
women.
Hands down, women.
Women cheat.
Hands down, women.
Let me tell you something. Women. You see, when a woman when a woman cheats on you, bro,
is the worst thing in the world, brother.
I'm not. Let me tell you something. When a woman cheats on you, bro, that's why.
Let me tell you something.
Here's
how women cheat.
Yo,
women cheat emotionally way before she cheats physically. Yeah. Every single woman cheat emotionally.
Men cheat impulsively.
Every single woman emotionally. She sees somebody and she dreams. You probably doing it to her, and she's thinking about
the next guy
that's doing it to her.
And a guy could be like, a guy could see a woman that he like, and guys see a bunch of women all day, and he could go up to his wife and never think about none of those women.
Absolutely, I'm thinking about my wife.
I'm thinking about where I'm at right now.
Right now, I'm dealing with this. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But women thinks in a different way, and so they emotionally cheat. That's why it hurts more, because they emotionally. A woman knows if she's gonna sleep with a guy before a guy know that he's gonna sleep with her.
Bro, that is true.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I remember. I don't mean to cut you, but
no, you good.
You could go next, right? But I remember, like, there are females that actually would say, "Yo, listen, in a space of 3 seconds, I saw you. I know."
Yeah, oh yeah, I've seen that.
I know I'm gonna tear that up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's and because, like I said, back in my days, because I was so, I was skinny, dark, and handsome, even more handsome. You know what I mean? Like, it make me feel like a little bitch. I'm like, wait, you want to do what? You know what I mean? But no, seriously. But women already know. From the time they see a guy, they already know.
Oh yeah, no, women have the power. That's why when we talked about women who get abused and stuff like that, we keep saying that women have the power, but they just don't understand that they got the power, because women. Listen, unless a man gonna rape a woman, a man don't know say more get it. You can beg, but that woman, the minute she see you, and of course she evaluates you as a man. So here's the thing. If I meet a woman today, right? And I run into this woman today, I see her and I'm like, God, she hot. I think I'm going to sleep with her, but I don't know I'm going to sleep with her. What I'm looking at, because I'm impulsive, so what I'm looking at is her body, how sexy she is, whatever. I want to feel what she feels like. If that woman meets me, the minute she sees me, she starts evaluating me. First of all, depending on what her criteria
She
are.
want if you're married.
Right. What her criteria are. So she have these boxes that she have to check off. So she'll start out, okay, looks, if my friend them see me with him, how do my friend them feel? Oh yeah, he looks all right. I can deal with that. Check. Okay, the next thing you hear her start talking, how he talks, does he talk to me the way I want? Some women want a gangster, some want a more intelligent guy, whatever. Oh, he talks the way I want. Check. Then, okay, now after she see all of that, then she says, does he have a job? How does he pay for me to be happy? And then when she figured that out and she said, oh, he got a good job, check. Then she look at it and she works down that line of things that's important to her. And before that woman walk away from you or that encounter that you are with her and you guys are talking, she check out if you're married, whatever. Once she gets to that little checklist she has and it checks off, she knows walking away, I'm banging that.
Definitely.
And from that point on, the woman makes you think that you are coming to get her.
They want that.
It's a mind trick.
Yes.
It's a mind trick. Women play this Jedi mind trick with men. Where I hear dudes all the time say, I get that girl. I say, bro, you don't get no woman. The woman got you. Because she knew what she wanted. And she going to play you the way she want to play you until she gets you. Yeah. And then when she gets you, then that's it. You know what I'm saying?
I must agree to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna say this though. Mm-hmm. I had a friend.
Yeah.
And this friend was I don't know, it could be this year, it could be some years ago, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Just for the sake.
Yeah.
But we was in a mutual crowd together and I'm see this female and I'm like her and I'm say, yo, yeah, definitely, blah blah blah. I'm wrap it up with us one side and a side and tell us say, yo, I want that, I was like, yeah, no problem, man, go get him. But if we talk to the female is a mutual friend as well, she bad, but
nice body.
She come to our son, she figured that dude wanted to, get a piece of that,
Yeah.
And she said to us that, and that right there solidify whatever I had already up in my mind concerning this topic. And she said, he will never get, he'll never go get that because she knows, and this is the thing apart. She said she knows that if she was to give it to him, she can. So basically she's saying that she already knows that she can get him.
Right.
She already know that she can get him if she wants. So
of course.
That factor alone factor him out. Like she's already she like a
easy.
challenge. So the man that basically not saying anything in the run in the back,
yeah,
showing her no attention.
Yeah,
that's who she want to know. And that's another factor we're plays into. And that's a part of the live wire relationship chat, it's paid for subscription, but but yeah, that women are like that, man. Women like a challenge, and they like the factor of the mystery man.
Right.
Yeah. Like if me, you and Jay supposed to walk into a bar and we see this nice female, I say, all right, it's fair game. Right. And then you attack it and then Jay attack it and or me attack it and you attack it and Pops go stand or Dave go stand round at the back and just it's meh, whatever. She might give us conversation, but it's just a conversation, conversation. But she really want to know why.
What's up with your boy?
Why is that coming to me?
What's up with your boy? Yeah,
and show me any attention. And y'all should. So we might be talking, but we talking, and it's she just hearing us. She not listening.
Right.
So she really want to know what Dave have going on.
That is true. I know of a certain circumstances like similar to that. But something else. There's another thing with some women, especially. You have some women who likes the challenge of the fact that a guy is in a relationship with another woman or he's married and because I've ran into a situation like that where she just want to make sure she can take him from that situation he's in. And her whole objective, not even that she's crazy about sleeping with him or anything like that, but her whole objective is like, let me see how bad I really am if he will really leave home for me.
Yeah.
And women do that kind of stuff.
But women do those kind of things in ways where I feel like sometimes to validate themselves, because like women have way more insecurities, and this is something that we don't talk about seriously. Is that women have so many insecurities about their bodies and certain things and certain areas of their bodies, whatever. But is that a woman go out there and then she wants to feel validated, and it could be a good thing and a bad thing, depends on how you use it. But overall, for me, is that I agree that women like the challenge. Depends on the situation and where they are. Women like the chase too, you know. But it all depends on the situation and how she chasing. You know, because then it's like you know, like I said, you know, I've been in those situations before where I had the experience of saying no to a female, or saying nah, like I'm not, like this is not what I want. And the more you
they start gunning.
Yeah, the more you say no, is like
I've seen.
It's like they keep coming. Which for me, like I said, overall, and I don't want these females to get me wrong. It's not a bad thing.
Right.
But I'm just speaking of it as just us being human beings, and I feel like we should be more straight up.
Yeah. But they're not gonna be, because like a woman like. The women, just like how we're built a certain way in our DNA, a woman is built a certain way in their DNA, right? So even though a woman might feel, some women who may be promiscuous and do certain things, inside of her, she knows that's not really her DNA, right? So she will kind of do it, but do it in a way. And what I find with some women is that when they do certain things, they become boisterous with it, right? Even when they feel like it's against their DNA, they become very boisterous. I'm saying that to say this, right? Those women that come after a man or chase a man, sometimes they really don't want to chase, and that's why they do the things to make you think you're chasing. So she'll come after you and she'll make you think that, okay, you know, whatever, I'm not coming after you. She'll do things to attract you, but then she'll act like she don't want you.
Yeah, when she already led you in.
Right. And then so as you keep going, because she wants you to keep coming after her, then when you start pulling back, that's when she starts coming, because she really don't want to lose you. Right?
Yeah.
So women are very, very complex in the way they approach things and stuff, because at the end of the day, you know, I talk about this all the time. I think that a woman wants to do, and at the end of the day, she gonna say, you come get me. You come look me, you come trouble me, and me when really come after you and whatever. When the truth of the matter is that a lot of times it's the woman that came.
Yeah.
One thing I want to add to that too, the original question G had asked, why men cheat. I would put my third reason at friends. Peer pressure. Because and because a lot of guys are very gullible in terms of friends' opinion and peer pressure. Wherein all my boys them have like 2-3 girls.
So me have to get 2-3.
Yeah, I understand. And not only that, but if you don't have the same, you know, you're frowned upon.
Yeah.
And you're frowned upon as, oh, you know, gallus and
gallus culture. Like
yeah. But American gallus mean player. In Jamaican terms is a player, you know, the player.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a factor that plays in there as well, you know. And even if you have a wife, you understand?
Yeah.
My opinion, like, just the stories, like boys talk, like, you know, we come together as live boy and we have a drink, and I thought like, oh man, I did shorty from Puerto Rico last night, man, and you know, last week I had a girl from Africa, you know, and you know, and in your mind you're like, damn,
yo, I need shorty from Puerto Rico too.
You only have my girlfriend from Jamaica, what I know from years ago back and thing, but you don't know in yourself, brother, that you have gold inside your house, because the Puerto Rico and Africa and Guyana and all these, they're not going to take care of you like how the one with Jamaica know you from a long time. Go hold it down, because for shawty from Puerto Rico might come and you might want to give her the same treatment that you used to or you give your wife, but she not that type of girl, as the Americans say, she for the streets. And
you don't really want that street hit. Nah, listen, and that's another thing that sometimes we should have it on culture, just crossing of culture, how that affects relationships.
So the article I was basically reading, right? One of the reasons why men cheat, right? One or both people taken for granted, right? Secondly,
Granny
the
Punch.
sex sucks,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
Thirdly, there's a lot of connection.
With the
Sorry,
other
a
person.
lack of connection.
Yeah.
Lack of connection.
So
Yeah.
don't and listen to this real quick, right?
It's basically what I say.
So 50% of wife will cheat. Wife,
50% of wife.
right?
All right.
50% of wife will cheat at some point in their marriage, and whenever I ask either husband or the wife, why did it, right? They answered oftentimes lead to some point the husband feel like the wife bark
Yeah.
bark too much or complain wait,
Nagging.
bark too much or complain at all times
Nagging.
about what he is doing or what he
nagging,
should be
nagging.
doing,
Nagging.
or more of rather than acknowledging his actual effects.
Right.
The wife doesn't feel her man is putting in the same kind of effort to keep her as he did to get as he
so
did to get her.
complacency.
There's a
Complacency.
date. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I think it's the glasses messing me up.
Yeah.
So there are some.
Looking at some bright light.
So basically, where did I finish off? You
Yeah.
guys just confused me.
She's not doing the same thing she did to get
Yeah,
him.
so-
Yeah,
Everybody-
she's not doing the same.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
not doing the same thing as he did to get her.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
makes
Yeah, that
sense.
makes sense. That makes
No,
sense.
but it's basically what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? It's the exact
Yeah,
same
but
thing.
one thing with women and cheating too, right? A man, the cheater man, or the I don't know what the description is, the job description, but the one who's being the beneficiary of the cheating is him know in place.
Yeah.
That guy know in place because what another thing is, especially the wife has a happy home,
Yeah.
that she will see that guy in public.
Bonaman
And if him not strong, yeah, the bonner man, and if he's not strong, he might feel some type of weight or that, because she definitely not gonna show him no attention,
no affection. Yeah.
She don't know him from Adams.
Yeah, women
and if
do
him, you understand, they're really good at that. You
Yeah.
understand? So if you don't know your place as the cheater man or the player, then you know you're gonna lose the game, because she as a wife not going to give you any type of accolades. Or you looking there, you text, you're not gonna get no reply
Nah.
until she want to reply to you.
When she wants
That's
her
if it's on the same
back
foot.
blowing out, you're gonna do it. That's it.
Yeah, you understand, and that's it. So I would say if women are very good at it.
Yeah.
Why men do it though? It's just I guess we can have enough.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
saying
it.
we.
That's
I'm
true.
not- I'm
Yeah.
not
But
just
look
a
here, let me
cheater
tell you
man,
something.
know. I don't cheat.
What Hype just saying, right? You see, when a woman cheating, if your woman a cheat and she sit down inside of this room and the bunner man call her on the phone with you there, she answering that, she talking to him like he's just nobody, and
Nobody.
you won't know the difference that she's talking to the dude that's blowing her back out. But guess what happened? If we cheating and our side
We gotta hide. We gotta say, oh, give me a minute. Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
the phone. I'm like, yo. I'm going over there like, yo. You know,
Yo, why did stomach keep coming through, man?
scam it. You know, making excuses.
This
Everything.
marketing people just
Every excuse in
yeah,
the
people
book.
don't get them called though. Yo,
Every excuse in the book.
yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
you know, men cheat. You know, I feel like overall, right? Just to really come to a close, right?
Right.
Overall, I think, you know, men cheat, women cheat.
Yeah.
And though it's kind of the same thing over and over. And a lot of times, like Alvin said, made a great point also. Depends on your friends and who you're around, your
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
Because
Environment.
your environment make you do certain things.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like if you're not, if you're married, and I'm gonna end it on this.
Keep married, friend.
If you're married, you have married friend around you.
Yeah, yeah.
You,
Facts.
if you're single,
Keep single friend.
keep single friends around you.
Yeah, yeah.
And because marriage is not easy, is not a walk in the park. But at the same time, if you don't have a friend there to tell you, yo, bro, keep going. Because I have many times where certain friends reach out to me and be like, yo, man, listen, Jay, keep pushing, bro. Keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just about, it's not something we can run from. And people always feel like, oh, there's a solution to this. It's no solution to it. You got to want it.
Yeah.
If you don't want it and that person don't want it,
Let it go.
let it go.
Yeah.
But is no solution to it. It's just you got to hold yourself accountable, and that person have to hold
Keep
himself
themselves
accountable.
accountable. Yeah.
And holding yourself accountable is not sitting back and just not cheating, but understanding that your wife will change as she get older, and you will change as you get older.
And the wife needs to understand that you have needs.
And the wife needs to understand also that men have needs.
Yeah.
And if a wife understand that, listen, as a man, how much they impact us, and they have that understanding of how they control us, in the right way, not in the wrong way, but if they have the understanding of what they do to us and how they can motivate us, and even at our lowest point, you could be, your head could be between an axe and a machete, and something but a woman come and tell you, yo, I believe in you, baby. Like, for example, if we watch that slave movie with Jamie Foxx,
Django.
Yo, you see what Django go through to go save that woman?
Yeah.
Yes, man.
So my point is that
all of us do that for our women.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So at some point, as a man, and I'm not saying boys, I'm not saying dudes, I'm saying
male.
a man.
Yeah.
You understand? When a woman, and I'm talking to women out there, a married woman also, or a woman that's potentially to get married some time of their life or part of their life, right? Just understand that don't your man, as long as you have a man and you know you have a man because you married that man, always motivate that man. Even when he's not doing the things he needs to do.
Yeah, don't chop him down.
Don't chop him down, because at the end of the day,
you chose him.
And you know you had something good inside of him, and you had to keep motivating him, because sometimes it takes men takes a little while
to get there.
You understand? And sometimes women takes a little while to get there. So moral of the story on Let's Talk is that there's no solution to this shit. Marriage
it's
hard, and cheating is gonna be around, because they've been cheating when God was there.
Yeah.
They didn't care.
All right, so,
you know what I mean?
So all the women are gonna get mad at me, and both you and Alvin gonna be like, "Well, there's a disclaimer: the words of Pops, it doesn't reflect the word of Alvin."
It doesn't really affect. It has nothing to do with me.
But I'm gonna say this, and whether y'all want to agree or not, look in your Bible; it's true. Let me tell you something: male species was not meant to be faithful or monogamous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Male species, God said about David, I give you many wives and concubines. At the end of the story.
Wait, no, let me ask you a question. Hold on, Alvin. Dave, where's your concubines?
Hold on, right now I don't have no. It's alive. You say try to show me I must.
No, I'm asking you.
You say try to show me
because let me tell you something. If you're telling me that yes, in the Bible say you're allowed to have
many wives,
you're allowed many
wives and concubines.
If you're able to take care of these wives,
if you can afford it, right?
And then you can have your side chicks.
I think I can afford about 2 or 3, you know.
So okay, so where are the 2 or 3? Yo, Benjamin, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me make this real clear. The day I promise you this. The day Dave come and physically show me
2 wives and concubines
that he have 2 wives
and a couple of concubines
and a couple of concubines, a couple of side chicks, right? I'm going home and I'm pissed.
All right, bro. All right. I'm gonna do it, bro. Before the year's end, because I can afford 2.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? So, before the year's end, I'm gonna show.
I want to see you alive for the next 2
days. Affording 2 financially and affording 2. Affording to have 2 around the one that you have right now is 2 different.
No, not 2 with the one. One more with the one. Plus concubine, because concubine get less.
Good luck having that conversation with the current one.
Listen,
man.
people, listen, it's all about having fun, man. And again, this was a very light-hearted topic, and respect and thank you for joining us on Let's Talk on Livewire Radio 95.7 FM and livewireradio.com.
Yeah, man. Remember to subscribe and like and share. And Jay, give them the number again. They could call in or text in, and so you could if you want to join in on the conversation, if you want to send in any information that's beneficial to any one of our episodes, Jay's gonna give you the number right now to call or text in on or WhatsApp, whatever. Because we want people to engage.
Yeah, that number is 973-901-6309. The number again is 973 901
901
63 09.
Yeah. Hear that? All right, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Livewire again. Good night. We out.